just one of the many errands I gotta run today, unnecessarily. What a waste of my time. Yesterday, Constance, my girl, she dropped an episode on her show. Make sure y'all check it out. I'm gonna insert a little clip here because we gonna insert the clip.
Show. I am your host, Constance. Y'all know I like to read me a little good book. Today's book is Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. And as y'all know, we're gonna speak about how the things that I learned in the book can now be implemented into my life and how they apply to me. This book was actually broken up into 3 different parts. Part 1 being aspire, part 2 being success, and part 3 being failure. The biggest takeaway for me, it's time to just shut up and let your work speak for itself, okay? If you sit and you think about social media, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Facebook, whatever the case is, it's always prompting you to talk about what it is that you're doing in that moment, what it is that you're thinking about in that moment. All of that talk and all of that tweeting and all of that posting on Instagram, whatever the case may be, is taken away from you actually doing.
It really resonated with me, that episode. Like, it spoke a lot about how I've been feeling. Like, you guys have known I've come on here and I'm like, hey, you know, I don't feel like I'm at where I say I need to be, or where I think I need to be at. And it's just like, was I really giving it my best effort? No, I wasn't. I can't sit up here and lie. What I thought was my best effort wasn't my best effort. So I just need to do better. Yeah, I just need to do better, because that wasn't it. I cut my nails. I would have cut them shorter, but I didn't feel like painting them, so when I refill them, I'm going to do them shorter. I'm thinking of just doing different things. I work in customer service, and don't get me wrong, like, I really like helping people, because it's the worst thing to know when someone's in customer service and they just don't care about you. So I really try to give people like a good experience and just kind of like change their outlook on where I'm at, or just how customer service is supposed to be, which is why with some of these hair companies, customer service is really big to me. But I want to do more. Like, I want to do things that like feed me and feed my talents. I look crazy and tired. It is Tuesday, July 18th. I was gonna say 17th. I'm in here working out, had an epiphany. I hate these kinds of epiphanies, as I told y'all earlier. Cut my nails because I want to like start doing hair. Something a little bit different, something more that I like, and something that makes more money than a 9 to 5. We all know I got my tongue pierced. Some people didn't even know that. And I've come to the realization I gotta take it out. You all know I've been going through a lot with the dentist. I don't believe this is causing my issues, but I've noticed just here on the inside that the gum's starting to recede. Some research that I've done, there is nothing that can stop the recession. It will not grow back. Normally soft tissue grows back, but apparently gum recession in between teeth does not grow back. And as I said, as I've already experienced a lot of issues, I don't want to add to it. So wherever it's at right now, I'm gonna leave it, but I'm gonna take my tongue ring out. So over it. Hey vlog, it is Wednesday. I don't know the exact date. We're not gonna guess. We're not going down this road again. I'm not doing this with y'all. So I am headed to the bank. Y'all remember that whole debacle I had with the bank where they didn't want to give me access to my account, acting like I was fraud? No baby, I'm not fraud. This is my account. You racially profiled me because I come there all the time, but because I was in my gym clothes, I had on my do-rag, all of a sudden I look suspect. Anywho, but I gotta go back in and close the account. I had direct deposits going into the account, and because like I couldn't turn off the direct deposit, like it was already coming through. Like I think I closed the account on like a Wednesday or a Thursday, if memory serves me right. And my direct deposit was going in by Friday. By the time I got back to work was on a Friday. And yeah, so a direct deposit reopened the accounts. Now I gotta go back in here. I hope this raggedy heifer don't give me no no nothing, because I'm not in the mood for it. They sent me a letter like, oh well, you know, we're not gonna disclose. I got the vibe from the lady on the phone like, okay, she was with me and like the way I wrote the letter up. But then when you know, when you speak with somebody, you get a vibe, you get that energy. That's what I got from her, like, hey, you know, okay, well, we're kind of with the manager on this, so they're not going to tell you what came about with it. But again, I told you guys before, I work in customer service. I feel as though somebody wants to help you, they'll help you. You can sense when people want to help you, and you can sense when they don't want to help you. And that lady had her mindset that she was not going to assist me. So, you know, we are going back in for round number 2, because I'm not driving 15 minutes out of my way to do something that I can do here. And we'll see what happens. I will keep you guys updated, because it's just one of the many errands I gotta run today unnecessarily. What a waste of my time. Very different experience. She greeted me. I don't think she recognized me, because like I said, I had on my do-rag last time, but this time I have on my wig. So you know, when you got on my wig, this camera off, you look a little different. Yeah, girl. It's me, it's her, it's she. To Target. And I was trying to wait for a spot, and this lady just came out. Somebody else just took it. Whatever. But I'm heading to Target now for an in-store pickup. And so I shampooed and conditioned this hair. I didn't co-wash it. And I did heatless waves, as you guys saw earlier. And I like the way it looks. But it's tangling and getting fluffy and frizzy. And I've done heatless waves before, just not with that thing that I got from Shein. Like, not on wet hair anyway. And I think I want to do it over, because I don't know. I feel like the hair needs something, but not necessarily what it's giving right now, because it's giving tangled. Pictures and videos don't do it justice, but this is what we ended with. I like it. I was gonna lengthen them, but I'm like, no, you just gotta stick with these ugly. Oh, don't mind the mess. Underneath my sink, I keep a variety of products. This is not even all of it. But my sink, like the gasket, now it's spinning, so my cousin has to fix it. So I had to empty everything from the bottom of my sink. This is just some of the stuff that I have here. Not even all the products. In my closet, this closet here, top of the shelf, there's still stuff up there. Not going to show y'all that, because it's just more than just products. But this is why I told my cousin who went to the Fete with me, hey, don't worry about it. I'm like a hair salon. Because who needs all those hair products? That some of it I don't use, but I keep it because you never know what you'll need. But yeah, some of the stuff. I'm going to show y'all the rest of it. I got like bleach, developers, treatments. Like, you never know what you'll need. Color oops. Hey vlog. Good morning. Put these windows up. I want y'all to hear all that. It is Friday. We're just going to put the date on the screen, because y'all know I don't know, right? We're not going to play this game. I'm actually headed to Home Depot before I go to work. I'm supposed to go to work at 10. Kind of late. I should have left my house at 9 o'clock. I didn't leave until like 9:10, give or take a few minutes, right? Yeah, I gotta go to Home Depot. I'm going with my cousin, who is I'm gonna call him mini tractor. Like, he does a lot of things, and he is putting in a new kitchen sink for me. Fingers crossed everything works out, right? And then he's supposed to do my stairs for me, but I've pushed that back. I'm probably not gonna get to that project until like next year, because there's other things in my house that are in dire need. So I don't know what my August goal is. I haven't really had a goal. I did say I was gonna tap back and go Home Depot, right? But we're gonna have this chat and catch up, right? Because I feel like we haven't caught up with anything these past few months. I feel like I've been slacking on my content, but I've really just been getting rest. Like, I've been sleeping. And low-key, I've just been forgetting about Wednesday's content. And I saw a post, I think it was yesterday, that said the reason that you're experiencing burnout as a content creator is because you're doing what's trending. Now, some trends I do jump on because I do actually legitimately like them. Other trends, you know, you just jump on them like, hey, you know, maybe this will get me some traction. Maybe this will get me some views. Not views, but maybe this will get people to come to my channel. I'm trying to focus more on, and I've been doing it a lot this year, on things that I really want to do. Like how I switched up my hair content. But neither here nor there. What's happening? I'm tired. I haven't been wearing my frontals, even though, like I mentioned to you guys, I've been getting sleep. Now I have to hustle. Now I have to freaking hustle to get to work. You know, I don't want to say like days like this, but you know. Oh, and I wanted to update you guys on this wig. I'll do that when I get in the car. You know, I was talking to my girl April, right? And she was like, we were talking about being like a content creator, and like I really gotta start stepping my game up and walking off my gimbal, even though I feel like the viewing angle that you guys get with me. And trust me, I hate people like that. It's like, okay, well, tell me what you have that's like it. Yeah. So like, not really like a high gloss, kind of like a, there's something to seal you with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Semi-gloss is popular.
Yeah, that sounds like my speed. kind of hate shine, kind of like extends. Like steady wood floors, like that kind of shine.
All this is color.
All right. So right now we're looking for.
This is the clear stuff. This is the clear or the slightly tinted clear stuff. A lot of it comes slightly tinted, except for that water-based stuff. The water-based stuff is a lot more clear.
Okay. So you tell me what we need. So we're looking for molding for the bottom. When the pieces kind of fell apart. Water damage. No. It wouldn't be finished, of course, right?
Hmm?
It's so thick? No. It had to be so thick?
What?
For the base. Just if this is where I want to be and what I want to be doing, I just gotta become, it's not really like a comfort, it's more of a convenience, but I just gotta become, to make sure this man didn't touch my bumper. I'm gonna go and check it. I'll play that. Like if I ain't looking up at this, like I had time to stop on the road to go and check my bumper to make sure nobody didn't touch it. But anyway, I just gotta become, I gotta come to a point where I don't really care about being uncomfortable, like, or inconvenienced. So carrying around a camera, if this is what I want to do, is going to be a part of my regular day. So I just really need to get with the program and just start carrying it around on a regular, and just forget about the size, because I mean vloggers do it on a regular. Like when I went to that fete, there were some guys and they looked like they were having a blast. And like for me as a person to enjoy myself in the fete, like me carrying my camera or like having to hold it up is one thing. They actually had somebody filming for them. What I say basically is when you're going out to an event, if you have somebody filming for you, it definitely makes it easier, and I feel like it makes for a better viewing experience. Like when I did the Yummy Hair extensions, like their pop-up shop, and I went to get my nails done by Cardi B's Nail Tech, the viewing angles I was able to get because my husband was there filming with me, it's just better than just my like one point of view, if that makes any sense. Like I had multiple viewing angles, and sometimes when you're on the go at an event, in a fete, it's good to have that extra viewing angle. So gotta figure out ways around that. Maybe like if I'm out, maybe I'll ask like my cousin or something. I should have asked my cousin just to film a little portion of it for me, but wasn't really thinking. What I wanted to come to you guys and give you guys an update on this wig, and I'll include clips to support my evidence right over here so you guys can see your pictures, because y'all know how I do. It's not to bash anybody. This is probably the only update that I'm going to do about this wig, obviously because I'm not being paid for the content, so y'all know how I feel about that. The hair is nice. It is soft. Initially when I got it, I was like, hey, you know, why is this hair tangling so much? You know, what's really going on? It's fresh out the package. So what I ended up doing was co-washing it. Once I co-washed it, the tangling stopped. So I felt as though whatever product was put in the hair combined with the shipping process just didn't allow it to not tangle. So there's that. The hair is nice. It's a little bit coarser, so it's Burmese hair. It's a little bit coarser, so if you're looking for something that's gonna match relaxed straight hair but still also have like a silky feel, I feel like it's from the Cambodian hair I've tried, it's a step above the Cambodian hair, so you might want to look into it for that reason. The other thing that I did notice is immediately right outside the box I noticed this, but I'm like, hey, you know, I gotta wear it. Closure feels different from the rest of the hair. Like the closure is silky, and I told myself, hey, you know, like when I curl it, it's probably gonna melt, because it legit feels like AliExpress hair. It's not like soft in a bad way, and when I say soft in a bad way, some AliExpress type hair. When it's soft, like as soft as this is, it doesn't hold a curl. I don't have that issue with the hair holding a curl. Overall, all of the hair holds a curl the same, so within a few days the curls do fall out, which is not terrible. At least if you go out for a day, all the curls are not going to fall out of the hair, so that's a plus. Back to the closure, my initial assumption that it just wasn't raw hair was accurate. I found multiple filler hairs. And what are filler hairs, you guys ask? I'll put a picture up here. It's when you find like fibers mixed in with the actual hair. You know, like, I don't know if they're using like fabric or what they really consider it, but the minute I start seeing like little balls of like what look like cotton in hair within the actual strand, I know that's a fiber. Another thing that is indicative of it not being raw hair is like anytime you look at it. So she did dye it black because that was the style that I wanted. And let me, before I go into my update, right, the only update that I'm going to be giving, shout out to her. Thank you so much for holding up to her word. As a business owner, you know, finding someone who is accountable and sticks to what they say they're going to do, I found in the hair industry is few and far in between. So for that reason alone, I would definitely recommend her. But going back to what I was saying before, yeah, it's not, I don't think it's 100% hair. I think it's definitely a blend. Is it a bad blend? No, it's definitely a decent. It's starting to become apparent, and even my girl Constance said, she was like, I would just recommend at this point when you're buying a closure not to look for raw hair. And obviously she had her own hair company, so she's speaking from experience. Raw hair companies typically have bad lace. That's really just all that it is. So if you find a hair company that offers raw hair and offers good lace and offers hairs where the cuticles are aligned, you kind of want to stick with them because there are few and far in between. And I have to agree with her because, again, my experience over the last year and a half has pretty much said like, hey, you know, this is accurate. So with that said, I am not upset that the hair on the closure is not raw. I just realized I only talked about the things. I don't want anything to ever seem like it's negative, so I also want to make sure I mention the positives about this wig. I love the cap construction. It's a different cap construction that I'm used to, and it actually inspired me to make a wig using this type of cap. I'm gonna put a picture up here. All right, so I just want to touch on the cap construction really quickly. It's like this mesh, and it has this comb back here, and then it has something really different. It has this adjustable strap that's a little bit different. Normally I'm used to the hooks, but combined with this elastic band that's attached to the straps. Now what I would say is I noticed on here the ends of the elastic band was burned, probably to prevent unraveling. I had to cut that off because it was literally cutting into my scalp, and I could literally feel as though if I had left it the way it was, it would make the area where it was constantly rubbing bald. But I like the cap construction. I definitely like the cap construction. It's really comfortable, sits really well on the head. The other thing that I noticed, which I think is just kind of happened by chance, is the combs were probably stitched on, and then she probably added the blonde and stitched the combs down. I have to eventually go in and fix it, but just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I do love the cap construction. It's very comfortable. And then there is this adjustable elastic band. I have no need for the combs because it's a very well made, good fitting wig. But I just wanted to show you guys the cap construction because I know for some people that's really important. You guys can see what it looks like. It just allows your hair to be able to breathe a little bit more than the one that I was normally using. And it seems easier to make a wig, if that makes any sense. In addition to that, what lace? What lace? I keep telling y'all, your Heart HG lace is amazing, which is why I was like, all right, it's not raw hair, but the lace, as long as the hair behaves, the lace is good, because this is it, baby. This is it. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, top tier. Oh, and it's comfortable, and it's 2.5 bundles, which y'all know I don't really like hair that's like overly full. I just think it's the right amount of fullness. I did an in-store pickup. Y'all would be so proud of me. I don't say I've been losing weight, but I've been getting this waist together because, ooh, child, it wasn't given before. But yeah, let me go pick up my in-store pickup at Vitamin Shop. Y'all know I like this place. Hello. Good, how are you? I have an in-store pickup. So I done picked up what I had to pick up. Now I'm going to end the vlog. I'm gonna show y'all what I picked up. I got rose water. Y'all know I use this for my face. I don't say it's a toner. I don't even know how you're supposed to use toner. I just spray it on my face. I got a spray bottle at home, but I just buy this one and refill it. But where we at? Like, look at this. It's a little dusty because it's still being, and I've gotten the faucet because I wouldn't not be able to not match. And I like this black with like this bronze trim. I don't know what's with me lately. I am just like really into like the black trim. Black accessories is really doing it for me. I didn't think it was gonna be centered because it's bigger, but my cousin is that guy, like for real, for real. I'll put his page down below, y'all go check him out.